his palms sweaty, knees weak, arms are heavy, to vomit on his sweater already. Mom's spaghetti, he nervous, but on the surface, calm and ready to drop bomb. But he keeps on forgetting what he wrote down. Whole crowd goes so loud, opens his mouth, but the word won't come out. He choking now, everybody choking now.
We gonna get copyrighted.
Shout out Marshall.
What was all of that?
Would you
What was any of that?
would you give me the Glock 9000 with the two-hand motion if I was as famous as Marshall?
Oh hell no!
This is the cultural recipe. I'm Gerron with
This is Tupac Mo and Biggie Gerron.
baby. All eyes on the channel. Anyway,
All eyes on it. You feel me? Cultural recipe. Let's get it.
get a load of this guy. Anyway,
Bro,
what are we doing?
I got white teeth.
What are we doing?
Your top NBA Hot Takes 2023 edition.
I'm scared for this. I'm gonna have a
Hey,
stroke.
so this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna rate it L take or dub take, and we're gonna say why. Let's get it.
Oh boy.
L take.
Stop it.
Anything possible. One ring will Quack Rivers.
In the
Why?
realm of sports, like Kevin Garnett just stated, anything is possible.
Except winning another chip with Quack Rivers. Keep going.
A seeded team can knock out the first seed. A number one pick in the draft could play worse than undrafted.
Oh. L.
Kwame Brown's the best, huh?
L.
Worst pick ever.
And heck,
No, it's that
even
guy.
a 73-win team could lose in the finals after being up 3-1.
Shout out Bron.
Unpredictability. It's part of why we as fans love the game. And thus, every one of our takes can be just as good as the guy next to us. I mean, just ask Stephen A. Smith,
Oh boy.
the face of ESPN,
The biggest quack
who
of them
once
all.
got 6 finals predictions wrong in a row.
Like, y'all get on Skip, but this man's horrible.
I did the math really quick, and the man had a 1.56% chance to get 6 consecutive 50-50 calls wrong.
And he did it.
But he did it on live television with a straight face.
Nigga, you are
Holy
off camera.
sheesh, guys.
Imagination. Hairline.
Nigga, you are off camera.
Today, I want to go over some of your 2023 hot takes that I found online. Starting with the first one here. Kevin Durant won't win a chip unless he's in a Warriors jersey. All right.
Shoo! Dub take. I mean, what can I say? That system's great.
It works for his playstyle, so
But when you have a quack like Kyrie, Kanye, Irving, that's what you get.
like, why you like calling people quacks, bro? Like,
So as of today,
He literally is one.
D is still
I caught COVID, started to question Kyrie.
oh my
part of the
God.
Brooklyn Nets. There are trade rumors of him linking with other teams, but honestly, the Nets are asking for a king's ransom. And because Durant is turning 34 at the start of the season and has a recent history of injuries, I think he'll be suiting up in a Nets uniform when the season starts.
This
Yeah.
has got confirmed. He's staying with the Nets.
Yep.
So come late October,
He
the
tried
Nets
it.
lineup is going to consist of KD, Ben Simmons, and most likely Kyrie Irving.
They said they're gonna play Ben
Sheesh,
Simmons
guys.
at center.
I just realized that Steve Nash
You
is
should've
going to have
got
his hands full
Kyrie.
trying to handle all 3 of these big personalities
The
at the
Lakers
same
never
time.
want to handle their business.
They got
Anyway,
Pat.
Honestly, that's a pretty talented big 3.
It's not Kyrie,
but
but
they
it works.
do have one fundamental flaw. Ego. I mean, Kyrie doesn't think they need a coach. Ben Simmons won't play if his teammates hurt his feelings. And Kevin Durant, well,
Oh, come on. You had your coach and your teammate talking stuff about you on national TV.
he already wants out.
I don't know if we could win a championship with
Yeah.
him as our point guard. Quack Rivers.
Over the course of 82 games, they may win a ton of games through sheer talent. But because of their personalities,
I hate
the
him.
team won't be connected. Goran Dragic said it perfectly after their season ended when he stated, I played with some stars like Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving, and I have to admit that it was quite difficult because the focus was not the team, but more the individual performances of the individuals.
Yeah.
When the 2023
The
playoffs
individual-
come around, they'll get
That's a quote of the year. Individual performances of the individuals. I wonder what an individual performance is. It's an individual team performance, apparently.
It's called
Just by
dropping 81
organizations
points.
that play great together as a team.
Stop it.
And
Les Parker
that's
gave him some
exactly
help.
what happened in 2022 when they got swept by the Celtics.
Kwame Brown
Kevin
gave him some
Durant
help.
won't win a chip unless he's
They
in
can buy for 83.
Warriors uniform. Good
Don't
take.
get me started.
Our next
Piece
take
of
for
shit.
today is whoever pays Jalen Brunson is going to regret it.
Dub take.
Wh-
I'll take.
The Knicks paid him $100 million.
No, that's too much. That's too much.
That's what you mean by pays Jalen Brunson. If you could get Jalen Brunson for a discount, he's a great six man
For a discount.
for a discount.
Okay.
He's basically the Dollar Tree version of Donovan Mitchell.
As of today, someone already paid him. The New York Knicks recently signed Brunson to a 4-year.
That's way too much.
Way too much. $26 million a year?
Couldn't be me.
$4 million
No, I'm not paying
contract. Now,
But it's the Knicks.
I like Brunson.
That's true.
He's a solid point guard.
Yeah.
Averaged about 16 points and
He looks
5
like a
assists
pit
while
bull.
shooting 50% from the floor.
Okay, I was mean. I'm sorry.
You don't play defense.
Not a lick.
But
He averages 0 blocks a game.
That's great efficiency right there.
Yeah.
And good 3-point shooting, too. You don't pass, though. But when
37%
Luka's on your team,
three-point range
You don't have
and
to.
84% at the free throw line.
He
But,
don't even average 0.1 blocks
Let's
a game.
get real here for a second. He's not good enough to be the number one option for a team. And as we just saw
even Kyle Korver had 7 career blocks.
from the 2022 playoffs, even if he was the
wasn't
number
leading all the
2
way out the
option
camera.
with a superstar leading the way, it still wouldn't be enough to truly contend for a
It's an
championship.
LV. That's right.
And yet,
LV.
the New York Knicks just made him their highest paid.
They are
People, get him off the
idiots.
channel.
But D-Rose don't
Player.
deserve...
New York Knicks fans must be punching the air right now.
Ah!
With Brunson added to the roster, the Knicks are
Y'all
going to
suck.
be a better team. Instead of being the 11th seed,
Yeah,
they'll perhaps
maybe
be
the
good enough
10th
to
seed.
be the 10th seed and get eliminated in the play-in
The
tournament.
play-in
That's a
tournament?
tough outlook, but that's just what I see.
What are you
It's a
doing?
4-year contract, and again, nothing against
Bro,
Brunson.
what are
I
you
think he's
doing?
a solid player and a great guy.
I hate the Knicks.
But the New York Knicks
Why?
just signed their way to mediocrity for the
They're basically what everybody thinks Cowboy fans are. That's actually them.
foreseeable future. The New
And
York
Clippers
Knicks are
fans.
going to regret signing Jalen Brunson.
Come on, man.
Don't get me
Next
started.
off here, we have a hot take about James Harden.
Uh-oh.
It goes, injury or not, Harden has always sucked in the playoffs.
Always sucked.
I think he shrinks in big moments.
Yeah, that's what it is.
But to say he sucks,
no.
I'm taking James Harden in the playoffs over Damian Lillard, honestly.
Me too. That's an L take. I'm sorry. Because if Chris Paul don't get hurt, they beat the Warriors in 2018 and go to the finals.
They
might
literally
beat Cleveland.
they literally might be the best team to not win a ring.
That's,
They literally had to miss 23s and a half to lose to the Warriors. They lost by single digits.
yeah.
Eesh, guys.
Stop it,
Some
bro.
people really hate on Harden.
As an OKC Thunder fan, this man blew up that Spurs series for us to get to the finals because he played so well.
Skip Bayless lost his mind over that. Remember that
Anyway,
shit?
as of
Him
today,
and, Tim
Harden
Hardaway?
has had 13 playoff appearances and 0 rings.
Oh,
Look, finals, Western Conference. How can you be bad? And you have 4 Western Conference Finals appearances going up against teams like the Spurs, the Warriors. Like, come on.
It could be easy to say
The
that
Thunder-
he's always been a dud in the postseason.
Yeah, he had to
But
face
let's
them.
take a look at the facts. Although he's had his fair share of
Black Rivers.
playoff blunders, in 2015, the Rockets were up against the Clippers, and in Game 7, Harden scored 31 points to seal the series for Houston. Then in 2018, James Harden led the Houston Rockets to a 3-2 lead against one of the greatest teams in NBA history.
Yep.
And if Chris Paul didn't get that hamstring injury in Game 5, then there's a good chance he would have won a championship that season, and we wouldn't even be talking about this here today.
Wouldn't even be doing it.
In the 2023 playoffs,
that would have messed up LeBron's legacy if he lost to Chris Paul and James Harden instead of the Warriors.
I believe we're going to
Like,
see a
nobody-
motivated James
nobody
Harden.
could use
And
that.
along with Joel Embiid,
Tell me not.
they're going to lead the 76ers to the NBA Finals.
Ooh, that's an L. They're not better than Milwaukee,
I want to see
Boston,
it though.
or Brooklyn right now.
I want to see it though. Those are two of my favorite players in the league. I want to see it.
Who?
Joel and James Harden. I want to see it.
I want them to go up against the Clippers, so we could prove how bad of a coach Doc Rivers is.
Next off, we have a take that says
Rivers.
Russell Westbrook will have a monster season and the Lakers will be back in the playoffs, but they won't win it all.
I'm going to be quiet on this
Well,
one.
if Russ...
I'm going to be quiet on this one.
Dub take.
I'd be biased to make the take. I'll be quiet.
Make the take, bro. You saying L?
Dub.
Dub take. Like y'all been smutting this man's name all year.
I just don't want
Y'all thought he played bad. Y'all thought he played bad. Wait till he plays angry. Didn't Bron say, "Can't wait to see him"?
I mean, then again, you remember what LeBron tweeted last year.
does stay with the Lakers, I'd probably agree
Jordan's
with
the
this.
GOAT.
In 2022, Russell clearly wasn't ready for LA.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, for the first time in his career, he was the third option.
Yeah.
That
That's
affected
true.
his game a ton. And then, with every
He's-
mistake he made,
Hey, hey, Russ fans, I'm a part of it. Russ fans, how does that come down to fit? Well, how is that a bad fit?
Tell me why I thought it was going in. That caught me all
Lakers
the way
fans
off
poured the
guard.
criticisms on him.
He got blocked. Wait a minute.
I mean,
Nick
check this
Claxton
out.
He got
blocked
rimmed.
him.
Yeah, he hit the rim.
That's true. Ref, shut up. Move.
If Russell does decide to stay in LA to play another season with LeBron and AD, he's going to play a
He's
lot
still
better.
gonna be the third
He
option.
has to save his legacy.
Bro, he just kicked him in the butt. Like,
The
what?
third option on LeBron teams are usually bad. We've had this conversation.
We actually had this conversation earlier.
Yeah, they're not. They don't live up to their potential. But I think he could be, I say, second or first best third option if he plays his potential this year.
Don't get me started with Chris Bosh.
Hall of
No, I'm just
Famer.
playing. I'm just
Hall of
Saying
Fame.
his
Stop
name.
playing.
I mean,
And
can you imagine
Kevin
the
Love.
outrage in
Kevin.
Laker Nation if he repeats what he just did in 2022?
Who was on crack?
No, Kevin Love was scoring 0 points in the final.
Hey, bro, how's that fit?
Back in Southern California. Why not?
Bad fit, apparently.
Yikes, guys.
Yeah, yikes.
I don't even want to start imagining all the hateful energy that fans will send his way if that happens. Next off, we have the take that if the Suns re-sign Ayton, there's no reason they can't get back to the Western Conference
We're
Finals.
not doing it this
or-
year. Now with Kawhi back.
I got Clippers, Warriors, Western Conference Finals this year. My dark horse. My
Lakers.
dark horse, yeah, Lakers. I got another dark horse.
Memphis?
Yeah, I got another one. The Timberwolves.
Well, the Suns just re-signed Ayton, and anything can happen in the realm of sports,
I
I
don't
guess.
think so.
But with their
It's not
best
a
player
bad
in
take,
Chris
but I
Paul
don't
turning
think
38,
38.
and the whole league knowing his weakness on defense at this point in his
He's a
career.
cone.
Shout out Pat Bev. He's like, what do you do?
He's a cone.
He's like, I stay up late drinking when I'm about to play Chris Paul. Like, what?
Like, that's so rude.
That's a grown man. You can't talk about
I
him
think the
like
Suns
that.
will be lucky to escape out of the first round.
Hey, Pat Bev just be running around.
Dog, look at the score. They got eaten alive.
Pat Bev just be running around. He don't be guarding nothing.
And there'll be a
He be
second round
tricking y'all,
exit
man.
at best. I mean, just look at the Western Conference for next season.
The funniest guard ever. He be
Who said that again?
Russ. He said he be tricking y'all.
Now they're on the
You
same
have the
team.
Warriors, Clippers,
Hey,
Lakers,
they down.
Mavericks, Nuggets, Pelicans, Timberwolves, Grizzlies. All these teams will likely
All of
be
them are
in the
better.
playoff
Not the
spot
Nuggets.
or be in the play-in tournament.
They got MPJ and Jamal Murray back. How are they not better?
Oh, yeah,
They're the
huh.
third best team in the conference to me. I got them. They're interchangeable. We'll see. Warriors, Clippers. Got Nuggets. I got the Grizzlies.
Off talent? Off just pure talent.
Pure talent, yeah. They got a deep team.
Do you see who that guy is?
Yeah, they're at the bottom. They're the worst team on here.
Wow. The Pelicans?
They got Zion back and they
The
made the
Ma-
playoffs without him. Did you make the playoffs? The Pelicans did.
Yeah.
If the
And
the
the
Mavericks?
Mavericks reached the conference finals last year, bro.
run into any
Y'all
of
gotta
these
prove
teams, I see them getting
But we-
into trouble.
Bubble.
So yeah,
Uh,
I
The,
don't
the,
see
the,
them
bu- the bubble ring.
finals in 2023. The Sun
I can't even.
has already set.
Sorry with that.
Next off, we have a take about the Sacramento Kings. And it goes like,
I'm not even gonna
the
give it a
Kings will
take.
shock
We'll just let it
everyone
play out.
and squeeze
Don't
the
even
play-in
pause it.
tournament and into the
Yeah,
playoffs.
just let it play out. We're not even
Um,
gonna.
They look like they have a decent roster.
Mike
De'Aaron
Brown,
Fox,
LeBron's
Domantas
bum-ass
Sabonis, Harrison
coach.
Barnes, Malik Monk, Rashawn Holmes, Kevin Herter,
Monk, you
Davian
traitor.
Mitchell,
Bring
and
your
some
ass
other
back.
guys, but I'm going to side with history. They missed the playoffs 16 years in a row, and if I
17.
were a betting man, I'd say they'll miss the 2023 playoffs too. Anyway, next off, we have a take on Anthony Davis.
There we go.
It goes, Anthony
Real
Davis
player.
is not a top 10 player in the league, and people need to stop saying he is.
I agree.
This is a tough
I agree. Braun, KD, Giannis, Kawhi, Nikola Jokic, Joel Embiid, Luka Doncic. They're all better than him for sure. Then you got arguable people. I know you don't like PG or Tatum, but
I'll take PG.
PG and Tatum, Dame, Kyrie. I say Kyrie better than Dame. If AD had Russ or Giannis's mentality, it'd be GG's. He'd be the best player in the league.
Yep.
But
Or they're fucking non-injury prone.
he moans when he wipes his butt.
considering his
Okay.
resume. I mean, a champion in 2020.
That's it.
A four-time All-NBA first-team selection.
Why is he top 75?
A four-time All-Defensive Team selection.
You should have made it over
An
with Chris
eight-time
Bosh.
All-Star. And he's in the middle of his prime at age 29.
He accomplished more than Chris
Well,
Bosh,
the
bro.
biggest
Come on.
question surrounding
Come
Anthony
on.
Davis is his health and his mindset.
I'm saying that because he was super like defending Chris Bosh earlier, but Chris Bosh only made one All NBA team, and it was the second team.
He's an all NBA caliber player.
Yeah.
He just had the unfortunate duty of playing in a league with Tim Duncan, Dirk Nowitzki, and KG. He was always gonna be fourth place
I don't know why
at
people.
his position.
Personally, I don't know why people are so
Stay
mad at
healthy,
him
and
and LeBron.
if he stays aggressive, he can easily
They
play like a
mixed
top
well.
10
They got
player.
2 rings. How did they not
Honestly,
mix well and get 2
he's
rings?
never
No, people
been
are mad
healthy
that they
since he's
played
won his
together.
championship in
I'm
the
like,
bubble.
when I heard Chris
And on
Bosh,
top
I'm
of
like, who's that?
He doesn't seem to be as
This is when I was
motivated
8. I was like,
basketball.
who's that?
I mean, in June, reports came out saying he
Hey,
has
me
a
too.
shot.
Me too. I was like,
that?
who? Oh, I know D Wade. Who?
Yeah, who's Chris Bosh?
Basketball in months.
Now I know.
And on top of that, for
Yeah,
the
I'm like,
2022
big ticket?
season,
One of my
his
favorite players,
three-point
actually.
percentage was 18.6.
Oh,
18.
Yeah,
Bro,
y'all
shit.
thought Russ was bad. Y'all thought Russ was
Oh
bad.
my god.
That's
he was good in the
literally
bubble from
lower
three.
than the worst
Oh my
league average
Y'all
God.
thought
in the
Russ was
history
bad, huh?
of the NBA.
That's the worst.
Anyways, I'd agree with the take. He's not in the top 10, but I'd put him right outside of it.
Yep,
Yeah.
I got him at 12.
Last off, we have a take on the Memphis Grizzlies.
Uh-oh.
It goes like this. The Grizzlies will get the 1 seed. Ja wins MVP and scoring title. They get eliminated in the second round.
Scoring title?
All right, here's my take on this one.
Maybe MVP? Scoring title, though? No.
I got Giannis. Put in it.
The scoring title? What about the MVP?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Go,
If
James.
If Kawhi stays healthy,
And doesn't load manage. You have to remember that.
I say you could load man. That's what you say.
No.
I need. Hey, we play 82 games. I need you to play 70 of those.
That's enough. That's enough. No, I'll even say
I'll say
60.
65.
65.
65. If you give me and you're good, there's no reason we can't talk about you in
You've
this.
been an MVP.
And you have the narrative going your way.
Here's the thing. He was the unanimous second place MVP when Steph won
Yeah.
the unanimous one.
He got all the second place votes because his team won 67 games.
That's crazy. That NBA season was great.
They were
2016
the
was just a
second seed
W.
last season, so grabbing the
I
first
think-
seed
I think
isn't
they could get the
completely
1
out of
seed.
the question.
2016
Ja
just
was
took a
7th
spin.
in MVP voting
You know,
last
okay,
season,
he
so if he
was
ups
the
his
Warriors.
scoring and wins the scoring title and leads the Grizzlies to the first seed,
If he does
he
both
does have a
those,
pretty
then
good
he's gonna
chance
get
of
the
winning
MVP.
MVP, in my opinion. Now, here's where I disagree.
He's not going to do
The
both.
Grizzlies aren't going to get eliminated in the second round because, well, they're going to get eliminated in the first round.
Wow. Scorching take.
Look at the matchups though.
Scorching.
They got bad matchups.
Yeah.
You want to play the Clippers? You're not winning that. With Gerron Jackson Jr. You're going to lose to the Warriors. That's 2 teams you're for sure going to lose to. Let them play the Lakers. Watch them get the 3rd seed and have to see the Lakers, and they're going to lose. Because the Lakers just have more experience.
You got more faith in the Lakers than I do. I'm gonna be honest.
I think they made it well.
Fair enough.
Culture recipe, power to the people.
Mo, Gerron, or Marshall Gerroners. I don't know. That was bad.
You got it.
I didn't get kicked off the channel. Anyway, see y'all.
I'm beginning to
All right.
feel like a rock.
We're done.